I don't know much about the creepy pastas of things, but I thought I would make one up. This one's about Drake the dragon, and I am doing the over voice. I'm the narrator of this. So let's get started on this thing. Sorry if it's hard to hear my voice and all, but we can give it a shot. Now, Drake the dragon. The Dark Lord says he's evil, very evil. But let's talk about how he got that mini roulette. The Dark Lord was a 10 years old. He was quite disturbing, very disturbing. He played with a dead wasp for quite a while, and he poked it with a stick, even a dead man. He thought it would be a very good present to bring home to his mum. His mum didn't like it. His dad, however, was a drinker. He kept on yelling swear words at him, you know, that sort of thing, and he had enough and became the Dark Lord and wanted his own thing. Anyway, the Dark Lord entered this mysterious house. He opened the door creaked open. He walked in there. This explains how dark the Dark Lord is. He opens the door and finds nothing. It's in this creepy house or mansion. The door shuts. He rushes to the door, but the door's tightly shut. He cannot open it. He goes around. He goes through one door. But first he looks around at the hallway. The door leads him to another door that he's already been through in the hallway. So he goes through the door again. But this time it's the same thing, but there's loads of skeletons around him. Loads of things around him. So he goes through the door yet again. This time it was like going into the past. He could see the decayed body and worms coming out of it. Okay, this is definitely not for the children. I could see like wiggling worms out of the flesh and out of the like veins and stuff. He went in the same door, and yet again there was worms coming out, but this time they had flesh on them. He went through the door again, and the bodies were still there, but no worms. Looked like they was getting a bit more younger and younger until they was younger, but they were still dead. And then he went through the door again, and this time there were blood pouring all over the place. Loads of blood everywhere. And the door was nowhere to be found anymore. The door was missing, so he decides to just walk up the hall, walk down and take the steps, which he should have really done. Anyway, everything were all bloody. Sorry if I swore. I meant that in like there was blood everywhere. There was blood here. There was blood there. I'm sorry if you thought that was a swear word. That was not a swear word. Okay. So there was blood. So he went up the stairs that were covered in blood. He climbed up the stairway that was covered in blood and things, and he got up to the top bit, and he met a wizard with a grey beard, a very grey beard. So he goes up to this wizard, wizard, and he finds on his table a mini roulette wheel. Very evil, like he says. The wizard teaches him the dark arts, and then when it was then after, let's see, 15 minutes, he knew everything there was to know, and he to destroy anybody he wanted, and he decided to be the Dark Lord, but he wanted the wizard's roulette wheel. The wizard did not want to give him the roulette wheel. It was something from a charity shop, but he wanted it badly. So the wizard says no, and he pushed the wizard, and the wizard fired a lightning bolt at him, but he dodged the lightning bolt very quickly. Then the wizard fired like fireballs at him. He grabbed a semi-sword that was actually on the mantle, and he started to swing at him. The Dark Lord fired more fireballs and even tried turning him into ice. He got a shield from a mantle, and he shielded himself, and yet the wizard kept on firing things. He even threw an axe with his magic, but yet the Dark Lord wouldn't give up, and he chopped off the wizard's head, and there were gore everywhere, and his blood was scattered all over the room, and his head flew out of the window. He chopped off his arm and kept it as a token of his success, and then he took his mini roulette wheel and went out of the mansion, but there was no door. What was he going to do? Nothing at all. So he went outside the window, and he decided, this will be my dark hideout. So he builded a few towers and things, and even got dragon minions to help. Afterwards he had gold, he lured dragon minions in and things. He built his fortress on that very place, and every 5 years, when the moon's full, you can still hear the wizard fighting in the Dark Lord's headquarters, fighting, trying to get him, and you can still hear the sound of the swords slicing his head off every 5 years when the moon is full. That's why he never allows Drake into his room. So there you have it. I don't know how you like the creepypasta, but it's totally made up. There's no evidence of the Dark Lord. I'll be waiting for some more evidence. I'll be trying to make some more videos of Drake, and that's it. That's how the Dark Lord Lord's got his mini roulette wheel. It's quite disturbing. It's very disturbing. But the one thing is missing is, how did he get Drake? That's I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to be explained. But what do you think of it? Me personally, I think, nah, not that scary. Not really that scary, but it's more of a like a fun thing. So and I'm so sorry if you cannot hear me, because it's recorded over Drake the Dragon, and I don't know how to mute the sound. So but then again, then the Dark Lord is a little bit creepy. Okay, so if you liked my creepy video, so please subscribe if you want to, because not all of the videos are creepy. Some of them are about dragons, gaming, dragons, other things, dragons. So there you have it. So I will just leave you to enjoy the last bit of this video. I hope you can hear my voice. Leave a comment if you want. Go have a look at my videos. This is Ethelred Flametail. Goodbye.